Hey, Steve Baker, how are you, buddy?
I'm good. How you doing, man?
Well, good, good. So, Corvettes?
We are giving away 2 Corvettes to raise money for Grace Resource Center so we can keep feeding the people.
Have to change how you do business.
You got to be creative. It's a tough economy. More people than ever needing help. And so a gentleman named Yuri Kajek came to me about a year ago and said, hey, I want to do this project in honor of my mom who passed away to help the needy. And he came up with 2 Corvettes, and we did some work on them, got them so they're painted and they're beautiful. One's an 87, the other one's a 93, which is the 40th anniversary edition. And we're selling $10 opportunity tickets. And on May the 14th, we're going to have the major giveaway over at AV Chevrolet, the brand new Chevy dealer, and Lou Gonzalez and his sweet wife were sponsors of that. And we're going to start, I think, at 4 o'clock and give the cars away at 5. And we're going to have food and music and a fun afternoon.
Will there be other giveaways too, or just the 2 cars?
You know, right now we're busy selling tickets, but I think that's going to work out that we'll have a few other gifts to give away as well. So, you know, we're going to try to pad that up. But right now we're just so busy with everything going on and feeding the people that we haven't got to that far yet. But we're working on other prizes, and we're going to have some baskets to give away. It's going to be a nice event.
Okay, so 20 years. 20 years.
Yep.
Did you think when you began this little process you'd be here right now?
I didn't know. You know, we didn't know what the next day was going to bring. We started with myself and 16 volunteers in a little dinky building on Yucca, a block away, and we just started doing it. And it grew and it grew, and the income happened, and we worked with churches, and we started our Christmas in July about 20 years ago. And the first year we also started our, someone's trying to get a hold of me.
Yes, they are.
We started our golf marathon. We do the first Monday of October. This year it's the second Monday of October, but it's 100 holes of golf in a day. And that's a very big money raiser for us. And the Christmas in July with you at Jethawks is 24th of July this year. And we have all our clients go and people. Santa's there on his way back from the Bahamas to the North Pole. And it's just a fun night with the Jethawks, and we love that. And we try to keep as many fundraisers going as we can.
So if we want to participate, we want to buy tickets, where do we get them?
Well, you can go to Grace Resource Center here at my office, or you can go to AV Chevrolet over in the Lancaster Auto Mall, and they have tickets available there. You can get information online, but you cannot purchase tickets online. There's this law thing they got, I don't know. But you can download the form and mail it to me. In fact, in the mail today, I got 2 or 3 applications, and we got their checks and we mailed them their ticket stubs. So that's cool. We also have the 93 Corvettes on display at the Antelope Valley Mall, right by the Navy store, Old Navy, and there we have people there at a table every day from, I think, noon until 8 o'clock at night. So, and then we're also at the entrance of the Albertsons at 20th and J. 20th and K, I'm sorry. And that's Mike Benowitz is the manager there. He's also one of my board members. And so as we speak, we have someone at Albertsons selling tickets. So and you can go on our website and get all the information. You're always happy to stop by Grace Resource Center and get tickets and information. And anybody wants to sign out some tickets and sell them to their family or workmates, that's cool. Eli Colvin from ADT, he took 25 tickets Monday, and he already sold them. So he came in and got 25 more. So that's really fun. So all that helps. It all adds up. Yeah, it's a month from today, May 14th, and that's going to be a great day to give the cars away and take a little breather. Then we got Thunder and a Lot coming up, and then Christmas in July, and then the golf marathon. And so it's never a dull moment at Grace Resource Center.
Well, that's good. It's such a community event, and we at the Boulevard Today Cafe have Vic Phillips, who has been through a lot, and his prison art. But he says you're the reason why he's making it today.
Oh, very cool.
That's huge.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know him. You know, he drew a picture for me of the Antelope Valley Theater.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
He's working on that, I believe, as we speak. As a matter of fact, but just thinks the world of you, and because of what you've done, has really given him a sense of wholeness.
Very cool. Well, that's what it's all about. You know, you never know whose life you're going to touch. You never know what that one thing might just be, a word or a quiet gesture that turns a person's life around forever.
Put you on the spot.
Okay.
20 years. What stands out as one of the great experiences you've had here?
You know, it's hard to know because there's so many. And sometimes I'll be at the market buying food for my family, and the checker will go, Steve, she'll stop the line and say, "I was a client at Grace Resource Center 12 years ago, and if it wasn't for Grace, who knows where I'd be?" And I'm going, "Hey, play it cool." No. And she's just so tickled,
Yeah.
That's very cool. And a lot of people, remember us when we lose important people in the community. A lot of times they'll say, "Please make donations to Grace," and there it is again.
But, guy in need.
Yeah, I think it's my wife, probably. So I'll call her back shortly. But they make donations to Grace in honor of their loved one that passed away, which is very cool. So there's just a lot of things. Almost daily stuff happens that just reminds us why we do what we do, and that's very cool. So as I drive up here, and I see the building, and I see people walking from all over to get groceries, or on a Wednesday night when I'm going home, and I see people walking towards Grace to come for dinner at 5:30. They walk a long way sometimes to get a nice, hot, warm meal, and that's exciting to me. And then, of course, the work we do with our veterans. So we do 39% of homeless men are veterans, and so that's sad, but we need to work with them a lot. So we really extend our hand. We have our quarterly stand downs we do that helps them with clothing and dental work, and get hooked up with the VA and see what they qualify for. And that's a great thing that's come out of Grace.
Can you close with a word of faith for us?
A word of faith, like we are created to love one another and to love God, not necessarily in that order, but we can tell how much you love God by how much we love each other. And he says we'll know who we are by our love. And for me, that's how this works. It's all about relationship and being together and growing together, and those of us who have, helping those who don't, and helping them in a way that they will somehow break that chain of poverty and hunger, and depend on God and trust Him for the outcome. This is not the Steve Baker show. This is a lot of work, but a lot of trusting Him and being patient at times and letting Him work things out the way He wants it. And so I have an amazing staff. I have 400 volunteers and a family who supports what I do, and it's very, very cool.
Well, I've known you a couple of years now, and there's a calmness about you that is very warm.
Well, part of that reason for that calmness is I just get so tired I don't have a choice. but the main reason for that is, and if you'd have been here all day, you'd have seen me not calm. I had the sheriff here a couple times because some guy was acting out who you just was not going to listen, and I won't let my staff be threatened in any way. But the reality is, when I know it's not my doings, it's God's, I just depend on Him. And so sometimes I get in the way and make it a little crazy, but God knows what He's doing. So that's what we're here for.
Thank you, my friend.
All right, thank you, Jimmy. Good to see you.